melon. He'll eat just about anything that we eat. He won't eat lettuce. Apples, peanut butter. When I'm in the kitchen cooking, he's right there by my side.
Marshall's favorite snack is peanut butter. He's not allowed to have too many different kinds of people foods because he's a working dog, but on an especially tough day after work, I like to fill his favorite bone or bowl with some peanut butter, and he enjoys it for hours at a time.
Elvis's favorite activity is playing fetch with his ball. He loves going after that ball and will do that for hours.
Marshall's favorite activity is actually to snuggle and take naps.
Ace likes to sit in the hall and be the hallway monitor, and I think mainly the reason why he likes that is because he loves to people watch.
Elvis loves showing off all his toys to the kids. Anytime someone pops into the office, he is ready with a toy to show them what he has and what they can play with. He'll play tug of war, and he also loves when they pet him.
We had a court case, actually 2 court cases, in which our children, our youth, were required to testify in criminal trials. The first one turned out to be a landmark case because in 400 years of New York court history, it had never been done before that a facility dog was allowed to accompany the witness, the child witness, on the stand, enabling her to testify, which she says to this day she would not have been able to do if it were not for Rosie. Now, Rosie was a golden retriever, 11 years old at the time. We called her out of retirement. Rosie didn't belong to us. She was the personal pet of Dale Picard, who is the founder of ECAD, Educated Canines Assisting Disabilities, in Torrington, Connecticut. And that's an organization that's been training service dogs to work with disabled people and combat veterans for 40 years. Ivy's fund came about as a result of our wonderful experience with Ivy, who was Rosie's sister and the first dog that the Children's Home of Poughkeepsie owned. I referred to her as our most enthusiastic employee, and if I were at a meeting when she arrived, she would just sit outside my door waiting for me, and when I would arrive, she'd look at me like, "Where have you been? It's time to get to work." Ace, who now is the dean of our faculty of facility dogs. Ace is 8 years old, has been with us 6 years, and has a few gray hairs. Probably I've given him most of those, but he's a wonderful dog. Everybody loves Ace. And then in 2014, I believe, we also got Marshall, who's another golden retriever. All of these dogs that I've mentioned so far are golden retrievers. But most recently, in the last year, we acquired Elvis, who's a black lab, a young dog that's full of boundless energy. He loves to play tug of war. 2013, we implemented in the cottages mailboxes where kids could drop letters and cards to Ace. And that year he got 120 letters. And one of them I'll never forget. This 14-year-old girl said, "Ace, thank you for making the Children's Home of Poughkeepsie such a wonderful environment for children." And I think that expresses it better than I could ever do. I encourage you this Hudson Valley Gives Day to give to the Ivy Fund at the Children's Home of Poughkeepsie. You will be benefiting all of our children and support our staff as well. Thank you for your generosity.